Hi, these comments are for MMP. I am Michael from Better TOEFL Scores, free, high quality TOEFL lessons. I have 920 lessons right now over at my website. All of it's free. Okay, so you did a free writing practice test, right? You did an integrated writing practice test. I'm getting ready to take a look at it right now. Okay, so looking at the integrated rubrics, I'm going to put you in the 3 area. I think you have vague, global, unclear, somewhat imprecise connections. You can probably develop your ideas a little bit more. You have errors of usage and a grammar may be more frequent or may result in noticeably vague expressions. I think the problem is your sentence length and your word choice are pretty basic. So I think when the E-rater reads the artificial intelligence scoring engine that ETS uses, I think they are going to just totally destroy your essay when they look at it. Why is that? Let me show you something. If I look at it, look at this. Your Flesch Kincaid grade level is only 8. You're writing at the 8th grade level. So it's good for a basic audience. When you want a really wide audience, you want to lower the grade level, but this is more academic writing. So they're determining whether or not you can write at a university level type quality. Your average sentences, words per sentence are 16.8, characters per word 4, so your words are fairly short. Basically, you have basic vocabulary and grammar. Your grade level is too low, and you need to develop, I think, the ideas a little bit more. Now, another thing that bothers me here is you start off with the lecture claims here, and then you have the reading passage. But then you start with the reading passage, and then the lecturer here, and then the lecturer, and then the yeah, you just need to develop these ideas. So if you start off with the lecturer in paragraph 2, right? Then you move to the reading passage. I would keep that same structure as you move through those body paragraphs. Okay, so what you wrote here is roughly 202 words, right? Here's the model that I use over at my website, right here. This is exactly the same practice test, right? So the model, believe it or not, you're not going to believe this, but I will tell you anyway, it's 460 words, so yours is only 202 words. And remember that I just had a student get 119 on the TOEFL exam, and her writing score was 30. I've had about 10 people get 30 on the writing section, and this is what they're doing here, right here. They are not doing this, right? So I don't think you've developed your writing enough. I'm going to put you at, let's say, your score. I'm going to say 3.0, or I'm going to put you at about 20 out of 30 points. So to get better, I think you need a little bit stronger, kind of a more developed paragraph. I think your language use is in trouble. You need, instead of having a 16.5 word average, if you look at this particular essay here, this one has 25 word average for each sentence. So it has, on average, the sentences in the model are 10 words longer than the sentences that you're using here. So I think that's going to help you with your sentence variety, your language use, developing things more, have a little bit clearer, more compare and contrast structure. Lecture, reading, lecture, reading, lecture, reading. Notice how in these paragraphs I also spend the first, really, this part of the paragraph is talking about the reading passage, then this part of the paragraph is talking about the lecture. Again, this part of the paragraph is talking about the reading, then this part talks about the lecture here, And then the last one, we have the reading passage right here. And then we have the lecture. No, wait a minute. The lecture starts here actually. So I think that the score I'm giving you is actually pretty accurate. So my goal, believe it or not, is I'm trying to help you when I evaluate your writing. I'm showing what you can do to get that perfect score. And judging by your writing style, I think you can do it. I mean, look at some of your sentences. However, the lecturer believes that humans have misinterpreted bears' behavior. And you can put this because or in as much as bears stand on their hind legs because they simply want to have a better view, and it is not related to being aggressive. So sometimes you can combine your sentences a little bit better. I think that's going to help out. So your grammar is actually pretty good. Your sentence structure and style is pretty good, but it's just a little too short and too basic. All right, and thank you for doing this practice test.